Magandang araw. So our topic for today is relative motion of two particles using translating axis. So we have already discussed the concept and then the formulas and then some sample problem of this. Pero for today, i-expand lang natin yung ating understanding with regards to this topic using three more sample problems. So yung sample problem natin na to, we will start with a rectilinear motions and then we have a combination of rectilinear and curvilinear. And then the last one will be a two curvilinear or both curvilinear motion. Okay. So here we have a problem that involves a rectilinear motion of two particles. So sabi dito, two boats leave the shore at the same time and travel in the direction as shown. If VA is equal to 10 meters per second and VV is 15 meters per second, determine the velocity of the boat determine the velocity of both A with respect to both B. So, ang hinahanap sa atin is both A with respect to both B. Okay? And then the next question is how long, okay, after leaving the shore will the boats be 600 meters apart. So, tawagin na lang natin yan T600. So, paano ba yung mangyayari dito sa ating problem? So, si both A, if this is our starting point, i-drawing ko lang dito ng isang maiksi lang. If this is our starting point, si both A will travel on this direction at an angle of 30 degrees. Okay, this is our both A. So, assuming at this instant, kung saan na 600 meters apart sila, both A reaches this point. Okay? While both B naman is traveling faster. So, si both B is traveling faster at a rate of 15 meters per second. So, compared to both A, that is only traveling at 10 meters per second. So, ang angle naman is 45 degrees. Okay? So, assuming that this is both B, again, exaggerated lang naman ito. So, this is not scaled. You can compute, but, sorry, hindi pala natin mako-compute because we do not have the time. Okay? And then, sabi ng problem is, ito daw, the distance between the two is 600 meters. This is our B. Hindi kasi makita. Let me rewrite this down. Pababaan ko lang sa konti kasi hindi makita. Okay, so this one is 600. Andito si both A. Andito si both B. And then let me just change the color of my pen. And then this one is 30 degrees. And then this one is 45 degrees. Okay, so we also need to write the velocities. Here, the velocity BB is 15 meters per second, while this one's VA is 10 meters per second. Ang hinahanap sa atin is the velocity of A with respect to B. So, habang lumalayo yung both B kay both A, habang umaandar sila, ang nangyayari pag tinitingnan ni both B, si A papunta ron, okay, ang nakikita niya is si both B unti-unting lumalayo sa kanya with a certain velocity. At yung velocity na nakikita niya na yan, that is the velocity of A with respect to B. Okay? Vice versa, ganun din naman si A. Pag naman si A, tiningnan niya si B habang umaandar yung dalawang bangka, makikita niya si B na unti-unting lumalayo at ang nakikita niya is the velocity of B with respect to A. Okay? So, we have two solutions here. We can use trigonometry, but our topic again is the use of vector. So, we will use that one. Okay, you can explore the other solution for this one, but right now, we will use the what we have discussed earlier. So, para hindi na lang malito. Okay? So, again, this is the velocity of A with respect to B. And this one is yung angle from the horizontal. Pangalanan natin theta. Okay? So, ang sabi natin, we can use vector. Okay? We can use vector, but we have now, we need to first prepare our equation. So, ano yung magiging equation? For a while, maingay yung aming dogs. Okay, so gawin natin yung equation ng ating velocity. So we have here VA, since yun yung hinahanap natin. We have here VA is equal to VV plus VA over V. Okay? Since we have here VA, pwede nating isulat yung vector form. Ano yung magiging value ni VA in terms of vector form? Since we have a magnitude of 10, okay, 10 meters per second. Siguro, remove ko na muna yung units. Let's just be consistent bilang with the use of units. So, VA is 10 meters per second, and then our angle is from the horizontal. Therefore, we can use sine 30 degrees plus, don't forget the I, plus 10 cosine 30 degrees. Okay, sir, mali, nabaliktad. Hindi mali. Okay, hindi mali kasi ang reference ng angle natin is from the vertical. Okay, and nasaan ba yung IJ natin? So, yung I natin is along the horizontal. This is our I-axis and this is our J-axis. Now, if the mistake is yung ating paggamit ng sine and cosine, walang mali dyan. Pero dito, we have a mistake. Okay? So, ito, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung kadalasan saan kadalasan nagkakamali. Okay, yung pagkakamali is kadalasang nangyayari doon sa paglalagay ng direction. Okay? So, since we have VA moving on this direction, kung ito-draw ko yung component niyan, pag ganun. Diba? Which means yung kanyang J movement or the movement on the J axis is positive. So, tama. Pero yung movement niya on the I-axis, is negative. So, there should be a negative symbol here. Okay? So, for VB, we can use the same. Okay? So, for VB, the components are this one. Okay? So, moving up, we have positive J, and then we have moving to the right, which have positive I also. So, the magnitude is 15. Okay? And then, again, yung angle natin is from the vertical. Therefore, to determine yung ating horizontal, we use sine 45 degrees I. Okay? And then, we have plus 15 cosine 45 degrees J. Okay. In the sense of 45 degrees kasi, yung cosine at yung sine is equal. Okay, kaya hindi naman kayo magkakamali dito. Now, putting this into our equation of velocity, we have here negative 10 sine 30i plus 10 cosine 30 degrees J is equal to, lagyan natin ng bracket. We have 15 sine 45 degrees I plus we have 15 cosine 45 degrees J plus yung hinahanap nating BA over B. Okay? Combining like terms, we have here BA over B. Okay? So, we have here 10, negative 10 sine 30. Pag inilipat ko itong may isang I dito, this will be negative 15 sine 45. And this is our I plus, as for the J, we have 10 cosine 30 degrees. And then we have minus, kasi lilipat ito on the other side, we have minus 15 cosine 45 degrees. And this is our J component. So therefore, the velocity of A with respect to B will be negative 10 sine 30 minus 15 sine 45. We have 15.607. This is negative 15.607 607i. And then for the j, we have 10 cosine 30. 10 cosine 30. Ayaw mapindot. 15. We have here minus. So let me just change this. Minus 1.946 j. So this is now the vector form of our velocity of A with respect to B. Okay. Now what we're going to do is determine the magnitude. So the magnitude of the VA over V is equivalent to the square root ng mga component ng I and J, which is negative 15.607 squared plus negative 1.946 squared. VA over V now, the magnitude of the velocity is square root ng 15.607 squared plus 1.946 squared. 15.727 15.728 rather 15.728 meters per second. This is now our answer for the magnitude. As for the direction, yung angle theta, since from the horizontal yan, okay, so our theta is the inverse tangent, okay, ng ng 1.946 ng y component, 1.946 over 15.067. So our angle theta is what? Inverse tangent ng 1.946 over 15.607. We have 7.107 degrees. 7.107 degrees. As for the quadrant, so saan direction, since both negative yung nakuha nating components ng ating velocity, negative, negative, therefore pababa and going to the left, which means that ito yung 7.107 degrees. Okay? Ito yung ating theta. Alright, so our next one is a combination of rectilinear and curvilinear motion. So here we have a problem. Sabi dito, at the instant shown, car A has a speed of 20 km per hour, which is being increased at a rate of 300 km per hour squared as the car enters the expressway. So at the same instant, car B is decelerating at 250 km per hour squared while traveling forward at 100 km per hour. So determine the velocity and the acceleration of A with respect to B. So in this case, we have two cars. Yung car A, B muna tayo because it is much simpler, is traveling forward. So papataas lang. Ayaw mabura na. Ayan. So traveling forward. Ang sabi sa atin, it has a velocity VA equivalent to 100 kph. While decelerating, let me change this one. This is B. While decelerating at a rate of 250 km per hour. So, papabagal, therefore, this is negative 250 kph. Okay? And then, for car A naman, car A is moving downward, pababa, at this very instant, yung velocity niya is tangent to the curve or naka 90 degrees doon sa radius. Since our radius is horizontal, therefore our velocity is vertically downward. So here we have BA equivalent to, according to the problem, our BA is 20 km per hour. And at the same time, our car is accelerating at a rate of 300 km per hour. Now, the problem here is the direction. So, kailangan nating ilagay yung ating fixed frame. So, assuming that this is the positive I, and then this is the positive J. Okay? So, therefore, kung ganito yung ating condition or yung ating reference, therefore, this will be negative and this will also be negative. Okay? Ang unang hinahanap sa atin na problem, sabi dito is to determine the velocity of A with respect to B as well as the acceleration of A with respect to B. Okay? So, unahin na natin yung velocity. Let's write the velocity equation. So, we have here a vector form. We have here BA is equal to BB plus BA over B. Again, sa pag-write ng equation, laging nandito yung ating velocity ng isang particle kung saan hinahanap natin with respect to the other sa kabilang side. In this case kasi, ang hinahanap natin is BA over B. Kaya yung VA natin ang nandito while the VE is on the other side. Kapag baliktad, BB is equal to BA plus BB over A. Kapag baliktad yung hinahanap natin. Okay? Papalitin lang natin ng positions. Okay? Let me charge my PC for a while. Okay, so since we have now the equation, substitute na natin. So, unahin natin si BA. In this case, BA, ang component niya on the y-axis is 0, wala. So, 0 ay tayo dito. Plus, since ang aking velocity is going down or going to the negative j, we have here minus 20j. As for the BB, again, similarly, wala tayong I, therefore this is 0I, plus, for J, since positive naman yan, going on the positive direction, we have here 100J plus BA over B. So, combining like terms, transpose lang, BA over B is now, pag lumipat to, magiging negative, negative, and negative, that would be magiging additive sila. So, this will be negative 120J. Okay? So, ito ngayon yung ating velocity of A with respect to B. Okay? So, as for the direction, since J lang naman yan, we can say that our magnitude is BA over B equivalent to negative 120 kph or BA over B is just 120 kph downward. As for the acceleration, kung ito yung ating velocity, just take the first derivative and you have the acceleration. This will be AA equal to AB plus AA over B. Okay, let's analyze ngayon yung mga velocities. What are the velocities involved in this problem? So, since yung ating car A is traveling on a curvilinear path, yung kanyang velocity is magiging dalawa. Okay? There will be a velocity on this direction. Let me just change my pen color. So, merong velocity, or rather, sorry, let me correct my terms. There is an acceleration going on this direction, which is yung ating AN. Okay? Or we can say that that is AA or AT, AN, A, the normal acceleration of A, and then this given acceleration wherein it changes the velocity, ito yung ating tangential, AT, A. Okay? Since dalawa yung ating acceleration in this problem. Okay, so how do we find AN? That's the question. Sabi natin, AN is just B squared over rho. In this case, kung hinahanap natin ay AN ni A, AN, we have a velocity of 20 kph, okay, squared, over our rho na 100 or 0.1 kilometer. Be mindful of the units. So, ANA is equivalent to 4,000 kph squared. So, we have now the normal acceleration. We have now the tangential acceleration. We can write now the equation of this acceleration. Okay, so unahin natin si A. Okay. So, since may dalawa kang acceleration, yung dalawa po na yan, isusulat mo yung kanya-kanyang vector form. Okay? So, unahin natin muna yung AT. Okay? Unahin natin yung AT, yung tangential acceleration. So, in this case, our tangential acceleration is what? Our tangential acceleration is going down at negative 300 km per hour. Walang horizontal component, therefore this is 0i minus minus 300j. Okay? This is only for, again, this is para sa 80. And then, ilalagay natin yung para sa AN. Okay? For the AN, ganun din. So, unahin natin yung kanyang acceleration on the y-axis, which is exactly AN. Okay, so we have here AN or 4,000. Since the sense is going to the negative I, therefore this will be negative 4,000 I plus, walang vertical component yung normal acceleration natin. So we have here 0J. And then we have here for VB. So si VB is, again, the direction of acceleration, sabi kasi dito, decelerating. So, opposing the direction of our velocity. Kung yung velocity mo ay papunta rito, yung acceleration mo is ino-oppose niya kasi decelerate, pinapabagal niya. So, pababa. Okay, kaya siya negative. As for the vector form, walang horizontal component yung acceleration na yan. So, this will be 0i minus 250j. And then, yung hinahanap nating plus BA, AA na pala tayo, sorry. AA over B. So, further simplification, we have here AA over B. That will be, combination tayo ng like terms. Pag nilipat ko yung J dito, magiging positive. So, this will be negative 4,000 I. So, plus 250 minus 300, we have negative 50. J. This is now the vector form of our acceleration of A with respect to B. As for the magnitude, AA over B, that would be just the SRSS or the square root of sum of squared, square root of sum of squared, SRSS negative 4,000 squared plus negative 50 squared. So, AA over B will be square root negative 4,000 squared is negative 50 squared. Or we have here 4,000 0.312 kph squared. Okay? As for the direction theta, since pareho silang negative, therefore pababa yan dito. Ito yung ating theta. The value of theta is inverse tangent ng ating vertical component, which is 50 over 4,000. Okay? This will yield to, sorry, let me write the answer na. .716 degrees. Okay? So, this is our answers. Okay? Now, the most obvious question of this is, sir, bakit hinati mo pa? Okay? Kasi in our last problems, kung mapapansin niyo, pagka nagkakaroon ng curvilinear, laging natatapat na yung ating particle or yung ating acceleration, it is either, it is only on horizontal and verticals only. Pwedeng yung kanyang tangential ay nasa horizontal, pwede rin nasa vertical. So, okay? So, ang nangyayari doon kasi is nawawalan ng other component. But, in some cases, wherein yung ating particle, for example, ay nandito na, okay? Pag nandito na yung particle natin, meron tayong 80 dito at meron tayong AN. So, as you can see here, yung 80 at AN natin, okay, they are not in the horizontal and vertical axis. So, magkakaroon ng component. Okay? If there is a certain angle here, theta, so si AN magkakaroon ng certain component dito, horizontal as well as vertical. Ganon din si AT. Okay? Magkakaroon din siya ng component. Yung theta naman ni AT, mapupunta dito. That is the same theta here. Okay? So, ganun yung mangyayari, which can be stated with this problem. So, as you can see here, si BA is on the vertical and horizontal yung kanyang acceleration, while si BV naman is hindi. Okay? So, sige, i-analyze natin yung problem nito. Hilig sa Okay, so cars A and B are traveling around the circular racetrack at the Car A and B are traveling around the circular racetrack. Tapos na pala doon yung sentence. At the instant shown, A has a speed of 90 feet per second and is increasing its speed at a rate of 15 feet per second squared. Okay, ano yung ibig sabihin? Si A daw ay may speed na 90 feet and increasing. Therefore, yung ating acceleration is on the same direction as our velocity. So, ito ay A. Whereas B has a speed of 105 feet per second and is decreasing its speed at 25 feet per second squared. Okay, so we have the velocity V here. So for AB, sabi natin, it is decreasing. Kung pababa yan or papabagal, therefore that is on the opposite sense as our velocity. So nandito si A, B. Okay, determine the relative velocity of car A with respect to B. That's the first question. Okay, our BA over B. And also the acceleration of car A with respect to B at this very instant sa position nila na to. Okay, so let's dissect this problem. Si A is on the radius of 300 feet while si B naman is on 200 feet. So given sa atin yung radius, mayroon separation angle yung dalawang radius na yan ng 60 degrees. So we can write now the equations of our velocities. Sabi natin, velocity is always tangential lang naman doon sa ating curve. So, kung ito ngayon ay circular, so yung ating mga velocity is on the direction of each car lang. Okay, kung saan sila nakaturo. Okay, so we have here the equation for velocity is BA is equal to BB plus BA over B. Unahin natin si BA. But before that, let us write our fixed frame or our reference frame. We have here I and we have here J. Okay, so the velocity of A is going to the left, which is opposes the positive I direction. Therefore, if we want to write the vector form of its velocity, this will be negative. Ano yung value nga ulit ng BA? BA is, according to our problem, 90 feet per second, while our AA is in feet per second squared. Ilagay na rin natin si BB. BB is 105 feet per second, while si AB naman is 25 feet per second squared. Okay? So we have here negative 90 I plus walang component vertically yung ating velocity. So, we have here 0J. And that is equal sa VV. So, in this case, our VV is 105. Pero naka-incline dyan. Therefore, there will be a component. So, if we will see here, ayan. So, andito yung ating VV. At yung angle na yan, from the vertical, kung bubuuin natin yung triangle natin, ito, 90 degrees dito. Binubuo ko lang ito pag ipinroject kong ganon. This is 60 degrees. Therefore, ito ngayon, from the vertical is 30 degrees. So, 30 degrees from the vertical yung ating VV. Again, the measurement is from the vertical. Therefore, if we want to solve for the vertical component or the horizontal component, that would be 105. So, cosine or sine? This will be sine. Sine 30 degrees I plus 105 cosine 30 degrees J. But be mindful of the direction. So, yung I natin, as you can see, the direction of J is walang problema, vertically up. That would be positive. But as for the I, there should be a negative symbol here. Okay? So, negative 105. Okay? Plus, we have here BA over B. So, transposition and combining like terms, we can now solve for the vector form of our velocity of A with respect to B. So, transpose natin, ito magiging positive. So, 105 sine 30. Pag lumipat, magiging positive na siya. So, babawas si 90. This is 37.5 negative 37.5i minus 105 cosine 30 degrees. We have here 90.93. Lilipat, magiging negative 90.93j. As for our magnitude, again, kunin lang natin yung SRSS. So, take the square root of the sum of squared. We have negative 37, square root of negative 37.5 squared plus negative 90.93 squared. We have here 98.359 feet per second. That is our velocity. As for the direction of our velocity, that would be the inverse tangent ng ating J component, which is 90.93 over 37.5. Again, hindi nyo muna isasama yung sign na. Wag nyo isasama yung sign. Yung sign will dictate kung nasa ang quadrant yung ating resultant velocity. So, we have here inverse tangent, 90.93 over 37.5. And the angle is 67 degrees, or 67.59 degrees. And the direction, since both negative ito, okay, papunta dito. Okay, andyan yung ating theta B. Okay, so, mag-i-insert lang ako ng another tab for the acceleration. So, puntahan naman natin ngayon yung acceleration. Let me just take a screenshot na lang siguro of this. And then, ipipaste ko dito. Ayan, so ang hinahanap sa atin is the acceleration of A with respect to B. Let me just change my color. Okay, so let's write the equation of our acceleration. We have here AA now is equal to AB plus AA over B. Now, iisa-isahin natin yung acceleration kasi in this case, since pareho silang nagta-travel on a curvilinear path, dalawa yung kanilang acceleration. For AA, unahin natin, si AA, magkakaroon siya dito ng normal acceleration. Let's say that is A and A, as well as tangential acceleration, AT A, which was given by 15 feet per second squared. As for car BB, magkakaroon din siya ng tangential acceleration, we call that ATB, and then magkakaroon din siya ng normal acceleration, like we can call that ANB. Okay? So, iisa-isahin muna natin yung values. As for the car A, okay, what would be the equation? Okay? So, again, unahin natin yung tangential. Okay? As for the tangential, kung mapapansin ninyo, the direction of its tangential acceleration is just horizontal okay, going to the negative y-axis. So this will be negative 15, which is given by the problem, 15i plus 0j. As for the normal acceleration, again, this portion is the tangential, plus, for the normal acceleration, first we need to find the magnitude of A and A. So how do we determine the magnitude of A and A? That would be VA squared over rho ng A, which in this case, ang VA natin is 90 feet per seconds. Let me just remove the units over the rho ng A, which is 300. Or basically, A and A is just 27. Okay? So, 27 feet per second squared. So, kung ilalagay natin yan dito, since vertical lang yung direction yan, wala yung I component. So, 0i plus. So, going on the opposite sense ng ating positive I, therefore, this will be negative 27j. As for the AB, okay, again, this is the normal. Okay? We start again with the tangential. Unahin natin yung tangential. Okay. For the tangential acceleration, as you can see, naka-incline, di ba? So, pero in the same direction of our velocity. Therefore, pareho lang nito. 30 degrees from the vertical yung kanyang angle. Okay? So, kunin natin yung vertical component nito. So, this is also our ATB. Okay? Or we can actually redraw na lang siguro. Draw natin yung angle. Ito yung vertical. Andito yung center. May 60 degrees dito. Ayan. Andito si ATB. Papunta naman dito. Si A and B. This is 60 degrees. This is 30 degrees. Okay. So, we have now here, the value of ATB is given by the problem, which is, the direction should be going down. Ayan. Kasi decelerating. Tama ba? Decelerating ba yung sabi ng problem? Decreasing. So, going down. Opposite sense ng ating velocity. So, our ATB is 25 feet per second squared. Okay? So, kunin muna natin si A and B before we proceed. The normal component of our velocity, that would be VV squared over rho B, which is, our VV is 105 squared. Our rho is 250. 250. Therefore, this will be 105 squared over 250. We have 44.1 feet per second squared. So, we have now the AN. This is 44.1 feet per second squared. So, for the tangential acceleration, since nasa 30 degrees vertical yung ating 30 degrees, from the vertical yung ating 30 degrees, our component would be, let's change the color. This is the vertical component and this will be the horizontal component. Okay? So, the vertical component, as you can see, will be negative and cosine, while the horizontal will be positive and sine. So, this will be 25 sine 30 degrees I. Since negative yung ating vertical component, this will be 25 cosine 30 degrees J. Plus, kunin naman natin yung ating normal component of acceleration. So, 60 degrees, palitan ko lang ulit yung kulay ko naman ng purple. So, yung vertical component niya is this, and the horizontal component is this. Yung ating AN, balikan ko lang, our AN is always directed to the radius of curvature. So, kung ito from the vertical is 60 degrees, therefore, this is also 60 degrees. Okay? So, 60 degrees din yon. Now, we can write the equation. Unahin natin ulit yung I component. So, the horizontal would be negative in direction niya, and this is sine. Okay? So, we have 44.1 sine 60 degrees I plus 44.1 cosine 60 degrees J. Okay? And then, syempre, we will counter-check the sign. This is negative. Okay? Negative. Negative yung kanyang direction. Okay? So, we have now the components of our acceleration or our accelerations in vector form. Transpose ko na lang ito. We have AA over B is equivalent to AA minus AB. So, ganyan yung gagamitin natin para simple na lang tayo. So, our AA over B now would be, unahin natin si AA. We have here, combined like terms ko na lang ito. Pag kinombined like terms ko to, this will be negative 15I minus 27J. And likewise, combined like terms na rin natin to. Combine natin yung dalawang I, combine natin yung dalawang J. We have 25 sine 30. Then we have minus 44.1 sine 60. We have negative 25.692I plus, again, combined like terms, we have negative 25 cosine 30J plus, we have 44.1. Let me correct this one. The direction should be also negative because it is going down. Okay, negative 44.1 cosine 60 degrees. We have here plus, or minus rather, minus 43.7J. Okay? Therefore, our AA over B, combining again like terms, we have negative 15 minus 25.692. We have here may minus pala yun. Minus negative, we have here 10.692 I, and then we have negative 27J minus negative 43.7J. We have here 16.7, and this is positive also. Positive 16.7J. So, our magnitude now, AA over B, would be square root ng 10.692 squared plus 16.7 squared. We have 19.829 feet per second squared. This is our answer for the magnitude. As for the direction of our acceleration, this will be inverse tangent ng 16.7 over 10.692, or our angle theta ng acceleration is 16.7 over 10.692. We have here 57.37 degrees, and since parehong positive yung ating component ng acceleration, therefore this is, ito yung ating theta. Okay? So, ito yung ating sagot. And this one is our answer here. Our answer here. So, we have solved 4 problems in this situation. Okay? So, again, be mindful lang lagi ng units, syempre, ng sign convention if it is positive or negative. Huwag nyo kalilimutan maglagay ng reference frame. Okay? So, that is all for now. See you on the next one. Thank you and have a blessed day.